Hi there, students. Makeshift. Okay, makeshift is an adjective which means that something is being used as a temporary substitute when you haven't got the exact tool or thing that you need. So, for example, he used a stone as a makeshift hammer. Bang, bang, bang. It's not a hammer, but he's using it as a hammer. So he didn't have a hammer, so he used a stone. Okay, makeshift describes something that is contrived to meet a need in an emergency or in a situation. So very often you're doing something and you need something, and then you haven't got it. So you use a makeshift, something else to make shift. You use another object to do the same job. It's not the right thing, and it's probably not as good as the real thing, but it will do the job more or less. You can use it in the same role, but it's probably more difficult to use and probably not as efficient. He used a line of chairs, a row of chairs, as a makeshift bed. So he didn't have a bed and all he had was some chairs. So he put the chairs in a line and used them as a makeshift bed. He'd prefer to sleep in a real bed, but he didn't have one. So makeshift, this describes something as a provisional stopgap solution. He lived in a shipping container which he used as a makeshift home while his house was being rebuilt. Okay, so he had a container and he used that to live in while his house was being repaired. Okay, so makeshift, it describes a temporary solution when other means or other more normal ways are not available. You use something as a standby. Okay, a makeshift object, a makeshift tool. He used a flat piece of metal as a makeshift frying pan. Probably not a very good one, but maybe he could use it and make it work. So the next question, what about formality? I think this word is probably neutral. You could definitely use it in an informal conversation. I think you could use it in a semi-formal context. I'm wondering about a very formal context. Maybe you could use it in a very formal context, but I might use the phrase a temporary substitute. He used a hammer as a he used a stone as a temporary substitute for a hammer. He used a stone as a makeshift hammer. So, makeshift, you need to do a job and you haven't got the right tool. So you use something else to do the job, a makeshift solution to your problem. So, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Makeshift.